like to say that I'm a Christian cleverly disguised as an All-American running back.
Jeanty said in a video posted on his social media account. Picture this, a player so fast he's been clocked at over 22 miles per hour on the field, while also squatting 605 pounds in the gym. That's Ashton Jeanty, Boise State's incredible running back.
Ready, breakdown!
Jeanty's unique blend of abilities has people talking, drawing comparisons to NFL stars like Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley. But what sets him apart? It's not just his physical prowess. There's a fascinating journey behind this young athlete. From playing in Italy to now chasing records at Boise State, Jeanty's story is one of determination and growth. Let's explore how this rising star is making waves in college football and what it could mean for his future. Picture this, a young Ashton Jeanty, not on a typical American football field, but in Italy. Jeanty's dad, Harry, was a commanding officer in the Navy, which meant the family was always on the move. This constant change became the foundation of Ashton's amazing journey. In Italy, Jeanty's football career took off. At Naples Middle High School, he started as a quarterback but quickly switched to running back. In just 6 games, he rushed for over 1,200 yards and scored 21 touchdowns, showcasing his incredible talent. Football in Italy, however, wasn't quite the same as it is in the States. The season was short, and most teams were from other military bases. Jeanty recognized this and expressed his desire to face tougher competition back in the U.S. His coach, Jim Davis, saw Jeanty's potential early on, noting his exceptional speed and power. The next chapter of Jeanty's journey unfolded in Texas at Lone Star High School. This was a completely different environment with fierce competition. Jeanty wasn't the starting running back initially and had to be patient, playing various positions, even on defense. But he persevered, kept improving, and eventually got his chance to shine. Jeanty's experiences in Italy and Texas shaped him into the versatile player he is today. He learned to adapt, to be patient, and to make the most of every opportunity. These experiences taught him valuable life skills beyond just football. His path from Italy to Texas and eventually to Boise State is unique. He's faced challenges that most players never encounter, proving himself repeatedly. Each time, Jeanty has risen to the occasion, showcasing his adaptability, determination, and willingness to learn and grow. Jeanty's journey took an unexpected turn when he arrived at Lone Star High School in Texas. Despite his impressive background, he found himself on the bench. But this setback revealed a hidden strength that would propel Jeanty to even greater heights. Let's talk about Lone Star High. The team was stacked with talent, including Jaden Nixon, now at Oklahoma State, and Marvin Mims, a 4-star recruit playing for Oklahoma. Facing tough competition, Jeanty showcased his versatility. He played defense as a safety and outside linebacker, spent time as a receiver, and even filled in at running back when needed. Senior year, Jeanty finally got a shot as the main running back, and he made it count. He racked up over 1,800 rushing yards and 41 total touchdowns in just 9 games. Head coach Jeff Rayburn was amazed, saying, quote, "We gave him the ball and just got out of the way," unquote. Now, you might be wondering, with stats like that, why weren't major programs fighting to recruit Jeanty? It's a great question. Despite his amazing senior year, Jeanty only received 2 Power 4 offers from Cal and Texas. How is that possible? Coach Rayburn had a theory. He believed if Jeanty had played full-time at running back during his junior year, he would have been a national recruit. But because Jeanty's breakout came late, many big schools might have already filled their recruiting classes. This setback could have discouraged many players, but for Jeanty, it was motivation. He had proven he could excel in multiple positions, adapt to challenges, and dominate when given the chance. The big schools might have missed out, but Jeanty was just getting started. His story is a testament to perseverance and adaptability. Jeanty didn't let setbacks define him. Instead, he used them as stepping stones to showcase his talents. This underdog story was about to take an exciting turn, setting the stage for something truly special. What do you think about Jeanty's journey? Do you believe he'll continue to prove doubters wrong at the next level? While major programs overlooked Jeanty, Boise State saw his potential. Known for developing underrated running backs like Jay Ajayi and Alexander Madison, Boise State seemed like the perfect fit. Jeanty felt an instant connection during his visit, stating, quote, "I knew in the back of my head I was never going to leave," unquote. He saw Boise State as the ideal place to grow and become great. Jeanty's freshman year was impressive. He rushed for 821 yards and 7 touchdowns, averaging 5.3 yards per carry. In the Frisco Bowl, he went above and beyond with 178 yards and a touchdown. His performance was turning heads from day one. His running backs coach, James Montgomery, couldn't stop praising Jeanty's work ethic. Quote, "He came out like an animal. He was practicing hard, every single rep, didn't matter what the drill was," unquote. This dedication was setting Jeanty apart. Jeanty had big dreams for his time at Boise State, saying, quote, "I want to be the next best running back to come through here," unquote. The coaches saw his potential too. Offensive coordinator Dirk Cotter called Jeanty the centerpiece of their offense, using him in various ways to keep defenses guessing. As a sophomore, Jeanty took his game to another level, earning the title of Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year. It was clear he wasn't just meeting expectations, he was surpassing them. But Jeanty's journey was far from over. His junior year was about to begin, and the football world was eager to see what he could do next. Would he continue to improve? Could he lead Boise State to new heights? The upcoming season held the answers to these questions. Jeanty's junior year kicked off with a performance that left fans and analysts in awe. His season opener against Georgia Southern was nothing short of spectacular. 267 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns in a single game? That's the kind of start that makes people take notice. But Jeanty didn't stop there. Week after week, he continued to put up impressive numbers. And he wasn't just doing it against easy opponents. Take his game against the number 1 ranked Oregon Ducks, for example. Jeanty ran for 192 yards and scored 3 touchdowns against one of the best teams in the country. Let's talk about some of these incredible stats. Through just 7 games, Jeanty had racked up 914 yards after contact. That means even when defenders got their hands on him, they struggled to bring him down. He's forced 44 missed tackles so far this season, showcasing his exceptional agility and strength. Jeanty's versatility is truly impressive. He's had 3 games where he's rushed over 200 yards. In a game against Washington State, he was clocked at over 22 miles per hour. That's the kind of speed that can change the game in an instant. The numbers speak for themselves. Through just 5 games, Jeanty has already amassed 1,248 yards and 17 touchdowns. That's the kind of start that gets people talking about records. And with Boise State's remaining opponents ranking in the bottom half of the country in rushing defense, Jeanty could have plenty of opportunities to add to those impressive stats. Experts are taking notice too. Mark Ingram, a Heisman Trophy winner, praised Jeanty's performance, highlighting his ability to make plays even against tough defenses. As we watch Jeanty's incredible season unfold, it's hard not to get excited about what might be possible. Could we be witnessing one of the greatest rushing seasons in NCAA history? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Ashton Jeanty is giving us plenty of reasons to tune in every week. Picture this, a college football star whose identity isn't tied to the game. That's Ashton Jeanty for you. His faith is the real foundation of his success, both on and off the field. Jeanty's beliefs are front and center. For him, football isn't everything. It's his faith that drives him as a player and a person. Let's talk about Jeanty's journey. During his freshman year, he faced a tough time. But here's where things changed. Jeanty opened his heart to God, and that decision transformed him. This spiritual growth didn't just make him a better player, it made him a better person. Pretty powerful, right? How does Jeanty handle the pressures of being a star athlete? He stays grounded in his faith. It helps him navigate the bright spotlight of college football. Jeanty's character shines through his actions. He is known for his generosity, often covering meals for teammates. He even started a scholarship to support future Boise State players.
I'm launching the Ashton Jeanty Endowed Scholarship for football.
His impact on the team is huge. Coaches and teammates praise his leadership and positive influence. He's grown from a quiet kid into someone who inspires those around him. Could Jeanty's character be as impressive as his on-field play? It sure looks that way. His mix of talent, faith, and leadership is making waves at Boise State. And you know what? This strong foundation will be crucial for the challenges ahead. As we look to the rest of the season, one thing's clear. Ashton Jeanty is more than just a talented running back. He's using his platform to make a difference. And that might just be the most impressive achievement yet. Jeanty's incredible season has put him in elite company, and now he's eyeing the biggest prize in college football, the Heisman Trophy. But what makes his case so unique? Let's talk about it. Jeanty's leading all running backs in rushing yards and touchdowns. That's Heisman-worthy performance right there. But winning the trophy isn't just about big numbers. Heisman voters often favor players from big-name schools, the ones you see on TV every Saturday. Boise State, as great as they are, isn't part of that Power 5 club. The last player from a non-Power 5 school to win the Heisman was Ty Detmer from BYU back in 1990. But Jeanty might have a secret weapon in his quest for the trophy. He's on pace to break Barry Sanders' incredible single-season rushing record of 2,628 yards. That kind of history-making performance could be hard for voters to ignore. Jeanty has shown up big in the biggest games, too. Against Oregon, one of the top teams in the country, he rushed for 192 yards and scored 3 touchdowns. That's the kind of performance that turns heads and wins votes. The experts are taking notice. Odds makers have Jeanty as the 4th favorite to win the Heisman with odds of plus 450. Mark Ingram, a former Heisman winner himself, called Jeanty, quote, the real deal, unquote, praising his ability to break tackles and gain yards after contact. So, does Jeanty have a real shot at the Heisman? His case is strong, but he'll need to keep up this incredible pace. The Heisman race is heating up, and Ashton Jeanty is right in the thick of it. But the Heisman isn't the only prize on Jeanty's mind. There's something even bigger at stake, something that could change college football history forever. Ashton Jeanty's journey from playing football in Italy to chasing Barry Sanders' record is something special. His faith and character set him apart, making him not just a great player, but a remarkable person too. As he puts it, he's, quote, a Christian cleverly disguised as an all-American running back, unquote.
It's a testament to who he is as a young man. It's how he was raised, loyal, high character, and that's him.
Looking ahead, Jeanty's got some big games coming up that could be huge for his record chase. If Boise State makes it to the postseason, he might have extra opportunities to close in on that rushing record. What's really exciting is how Jeanty's approach to the game goes beyond just the numbers. He's changing perceptions with his attitude and actions on and off the field. The next few months could be historic for Jeanty and Boise State. Will he break Sanders' record? Will he lead his team to new heights? Whatever happens, it's going to be an incredible journey to follow.